Johan, kind enough to join us tonight. And Johan, after seeing what Serena was able to do at Wimbledon, how do we put into perspective everything she was able to accomplish just 10 months after giving birth to her very first child?
Well, obviously, it's remarkable what she's done. I always said that she could probably come back, and she's such a good athlete and such a good fighter that for her having a child, she can do the exact same thing that Kim Clijsters did a few years back at the U.S. Open. And Serena has had her physical ailments and stuff, but it's pretty remarkable what she did. So 10 months ago, having a child and then coming back so quickly, obviously not in the best shape, but that's totally understandable. But unbelievable tournament for her. I mean, I think at age 38 to do that, and almost breaking records that Margaret Court held for 24 Grand Slam titles, is absolutely unbelievable.
And Serena, of course, stuck on number 23, tied for most in the common era. Does she need that distinction, number 24, in order to be considered the greatest of all time? Or in your mind, has she already accomplished that?
No question, she's already the greatest of all time in terms of women tennis players. Federer is at 21 or whatever, 20. It's remarkable what Serena has been able to achieve over the years, and now she's still playing at the very, very highest end. It's just amazing how the age for tennis professionals have pushed back way past 30. And I think in the next 5 to 10 years, you'll probably see guys play singles and at the very highest level, probably into their 40s.
Now we move on to another Delray Beach resident, Kevin Anderson. He defeated John Isner just a couple of days ago, but it took him 6.5 hours to do it, the longest single-day match in Wimbledon history. Did he just simply run out of gas today against Novak Djokovic?
Well, that is exactly what happened. I mean, I'm actually, I'm one of the guys that is a little bit of a renegade. I mean, I think they need to make all Grand Slam titles best of 5 sets. At the finals and make it 5-set tiebreakers. I mean, that's it. When you play 4-set tiebreakers, you're already at the 4-hour mark. And I think, in light of the physicality of the game today, the guys need a little bit of time to recover. It's impossible to recover in 24 hours when you play a 6.5-hour match. I don't care what they say. And, I just think he was at 60%. He was at 100% of his 60% today. But it was just not enough against an unbelievable player like Djokovic. Kevin had to be fresh. He had to be right on his game. And it's actually, it's unfortunate that Wimbledon has had this rule of playing the 5th set out. But, it's better than in the past. In the past, they played every set out. And, you could be there having breakfast, lunch, and dinner and come back for the same thing the next day. So I just think that they're going to probably change the rule. They have to. And
Johan, that marks the second time in less than a year that Kevin Anderson came up short in a Grand Slam final. What does the future hold for him?
Well, honestly, he's a buddy of mine. He lives in Delray Beach. I've consulted with him on his tennis a few times. He's a great guy. He's a very humble South African guy, typical South African. And, I think Kevin is probably one of the hardest working guys out there. He's probably one of the less talented guys, I hate to say that, but the guy is an incredible worker. So I've seen him work. I've seen him do his thing. And he's now a contender. I mean, he's a top 5 tennis player in the world right now. And he's going to be around for at least another 5, 6, 7, 8 years. So, I think Kevin is a contender. I think this is no fluke that he got to the finals last year at the U.S. Open. It's no fluke that he got to the finals at Wimbledon. He's improved since that time. And he's arrived. So, I hope that he, in his career, wins a slam or two.